Alright. Um, hello. Alright, we're just basically gonna just jump straight back into where we Anyway, forgot where we left off, so I'm just gonna get tips and keep it without jumping. Beginning, there are no signs of last incidents. Right, everybody's there, scared. Hello everybody. Welcome back to the stream of Fantasy. We're gonna jump straight back into doing the quests as I tried to do 2 days ago. I just been busy. The one thing I just can't remember is where did last leave off. This is the one thing. We'll come back to it anyway. No, I vaguely. Regardless, there are no sightings of last minute incidents referred to counter. I shall not. Fears of information. In our part, we try to make good use of the to discuss only my if we were with you, and no doubt about you're here. Right, go ahead. Okay. Okay, I'm so glad. As you guys know, that I explained the last one continues with us, and so it's another matter. You can an issue be addressed. After long discussions and much deliberation, we have found the growing balance of our people. If you will get to. The idea came to us when, after concerning the young boys on both remarks about his father, whose body was never found and returned to Doma. Others, no doubt, sharing his melancholy, unable to bury them anymore, their loved ones, as is their right. But simply, they cannot make peace with their loss. The anguish, if left to linger, may consume them as well. That we might provide the people of Doma with comfort and closure, we'll hold a national funeral in the child's compass. Those who chose to attend will be asked for personal effects to cease they wish to find. Spirits reside in all things, be living or inanimate, and though we may die, part of us is an item to be cherished from us. Therefore, in lieu of remains, those belongings were placed in a broad mausoleum, that spirits of those lost may find their way home to them, and at least to peace. The effort has been made, and we are now engaged in the task of deciding which keeps it conserved. This is not a decision made lightly, but I suspect they will have made up their mind by the time we go to collect the tokens. I also hope to learn more of the departed from those willing to speak to me for my benefit for another for others. To break free of their sorrow, they must seek joy in memories and the love they share, and not help them find it. Like the liberator told me, no be willing to feed the people with his presence. That's what I doubt not that they will appreciate the gesture. Go, good. Yugiri, I lead the people of Eastern Tokyo. Buruto, I can ask you to. Apologies, Mario. There is a small but most urgent matter I must attend to. Very well. I will not pry. Now, Art, let us go and view this to the people movie. Is he gonna get a few things as well? He might actually. There's someone like someone's been trying to get my attention. I'm like, no. At the most of anything, damage was on cargo. It goes without saying that partners that they're offering are delivered to a same position now. To you in a flight while heavily encumbered. If stealth or flight are not options, I must ask that you fly from office. We were less of these advice for now. Let's be my husband, my dearest sweetheart, I've never returned from Garlemald, but perhaps now he has told my no peace. Please take this paintbrush with Val's compass. I shall handle with utmost care. Might we trouble you to tell us more about your husband? Mario was a kind and gentle soul, but it was nothing he loved more than world of creation. That brush never left his side, not even when he was into the fields. In his spare moment, he was dedicated to his craft. He produced the most wonderful mixtures of anxiety. It was his dream to take the night where he would see the stars. In the early days, he was been drawing some places. It took him, I know not how, but more began to pass between each rival, and then they stopped coming together. I know not in what far-flung land he died, but I pray it was a beautiful as his works. He sounds like a quiet man. To hold fast to his art, you know, and force to endure such a retreat with soul of my peace. No doubt. I must thank you again, Lord Ian, for his honor. My son has been able to know that the shrine is full of skills. Hey, the honor is mine. I'm sure your son was a fine warrior. Aye, and so he was once upon a time, a samurai as it happened, in service to your father when the emperor first invaded our land. Though we were defeated, our spirits broken, my son Matsuya was never one to lose. It was a turn to follow in my footsteps, gave his skill in the blade. I must say that for the pride I thought I had forsaken, so on my breast, I knew. So our family to its glory, alas. He could have fled, perhaps start a new life as a vagabond of sort, but he bore the burden and fought for Galmo. You're of a theme he was my due if he did not. He was loving son of the warrior troop. I'll care for his places in the wild and see the honor and respect. He was samurai Galmo. I realize it's quite large, but I want to offer this on behalf of my brother and our father, Shiro. If you're willing, I'd very much like to hear much about them both. My father, he was a carpenter. He was a good man, a bit stubborn, always thinking about his wood. The only time he ever seemed to enjoy himself was seeing he had a cup of sake in his hand. When my brother came of age, he took up the trade as well. It brought them closer. I see them laugh over drinks together or listen to sounds. I wanted to join them one day. This was my favorite sake. I thought they missed it. I'm sure it'll taste all the sweeter having come from you. I realize no one can ever replace your brother or father, but if you will allow, I will be honored to share drinks with you in their stead, when you are of age, of course. This should be everything. Would you would you join me for a short reference before returning back? I should have just come here. They put on brave faces, but the people of not Harmony are wrecked with grief. It is the same every village I've visited in recent days, but it's only now that I'm struck by my goal. I'm enjoying these lines and taking steps to revitalize the enclave. Believe Domo was at last on a path of peace and prosperity. I still do. Yet my focus so keenly on the future I regret that it passed, that yet haunts my people. Even if they do not give in to despair, become beasts that plague our lands like poor Tonobo's brother, how are we truly move forward if we are constantly looking back? There's someone for whom you yourself so grieve? Me? All things considered, I suppose it was only a matter of time before the subject was broached. He cuts to the heart of the matter. Ah, the young lord. For the best, I should think, for he cannot be example if he can't make peace with his own past. Thousand apologies, my lord. I was passing through, tending to the matters of which I spoke earlier, when I chanced to listen to voices in the distance. If I may be so bold, the people of Domo, one and all, understand the source of your pain between your father and the turmoil of your rebellion. A staggering due to the storm must upon you. How could you mourn when you first lead? It would have been behooved you to take part in the funeral rites, my lord. Take this, make peace with your past. Well, it is still yours to spend. Truly, though unlikely, if not possible, for you to become a monster as well, Doma would surely be lost. I thank you for your counsel, Bugatu. But if I may, why say you keep your blade at the ready? I thought this personal matter of yours to be not but a trifle, or am I mistaken? I find the katana a superior tool for healing persons. Speaking of which, I do believe my stomach begged for sustenance. You could excuse me. Training to help slay a basket, no doubt. Stating that he should counsel the refusal he He is not the warrior he once was, but he is wise. Our friend. If I am to be perfectly honest, it frightens me to recall the moment it all came crashing down. When taking down the castle, victory was ours. But when we looked out, I saw the banner of the 7th Legion, the 12th Legion marching towards us, the crown prince at the fore. No sooner had Gugutsu and I escaped to see that Zenos had slain my father. I remember how the fight went down at Gugutsu in an instant. How he wept for his lord, while I weighed the profound duty bear down upon my shoulders, questioning, suffocating the heat of my breath, the chill of my growing palms. The duty demanded I must muster my emotions. When all those around me Gugutsu concluded, seeing my anger towards this vengeance, I had to control my order. He dispersed and fled to fight another day. To this day, I have not stopped or reflected on my father's death. How could I, devoted as I am, to find this way? But now I must, and so taken you and my confidence. Would you see this through with me the journey's end? The keepsake I would offer for my funeral is hitting the place and not easily reached. We will have to fly there, I'm afraid. But no worry, my Yule will bury us this night. Let's pump springs in the mountain, shall we? My parents would bring me here for anime as a child. It is beauty and scenery with such a Indeed, some of the fondest memories of my family right here, which is precisely why I chose this place to see my father as a child. Charming, is it not? The great was in dashing, aside to reside somewhere along the Diarrhea chain. In those days, everyone knew the tales of his prowess, reckless boy that I was. I once again tried to seek him out, hoping he might help us. I buried it here shortly after my coming of age ceremony. It seems a fitting place to both part with my childhood and offer a final goodbye to my mother. More a keepsake of mine than it's too true, but he was never a man of worthy position. Still, expect to allow himself a rare smile to see it again after all these years. And this is precisely how I wish to bid him farewell, with a smile. It should go without saying, but I prefer it and not become known that I kept this all here, wouldn't want the children to go just. And with that, I believe it's time to return to the Enclave. First remains of President of Plastic, former constructional settlement. It was late to be some due time. Before that, I'd be honored if you visit for funerals. Oh, really? Okay. We didn't slay the beast just yet. As every time we go back out, we moments ago completed preparations for for playing. Here, excellent. The plasma continues to shun our settlements, and I mean to make the most of our settlements acceptable for us. I assume we're planning to take part in the ceremony. Right here, unfortunately, Gogetsu will not be joining us today. He injured himself as he would with his secret training, and now he crumbles from his confines of his bed. But he'll be fine in due course. We may worry over his. He's gonna force himself out of bed, isn't he? Is it a Bajra incident? God damn it. Yeah. I'll do the Bajra later. I'm just like beelining for Bajda. Jesus. Alright, let's see how many times I fail this. We shouldn't, because I'm making this. I actually know how to play this class. Lord Ian, I apologize, my lord, for my past transgressions. I yearned to plead my daughter was a common river, but you were what? She is a Muslim. Words can ill express my shame. Abdicating the conscripts be sacrificed to a beast. Nay, this term shall serve far better, and so a humble citizen of Doma I offer my deepest gratitude, begging for your forgiveness. I would make an offering on behalf of my husband and son, as well as my dear sweet Minato, and tell myself on your mercy, and allow them, please, within them also, that their spirits may no rest. There is no need to beg forgiveness. Besides, please rise. She will come for you. By the coming. She gave her life to draw the blasphemy. Volunteers, but will not be bested. Apologies for the untimely arrival, my lord. We'll get to what is that staff? I think I know exactly what the next healer or support class might be. and I probably was like guessing on every single one theory that has been going for like 2 years. Pilgrimage provided the most enlightening experience, and it is where I can discover the benefit of training. We no longer be free to live with life, but my tremendous effort has returned the tide of battle. Stubborn as ever. I shall thank you later. So, here's okay. So, my theories is for the next class because it's tank and range. I don't know what that class is, but I think it's meant to be a support-based class. I could be wrong. It could also be used as tank. But in this instance, I think they're trying to keep Samurai as the tank class. And that means the 2 DPS classes, Yukiri and myself on the support class is go get it. But things can change. It's FF1. So what I was trying to say is that whatever class Gogetsu might be, if they were to release a healer class, I think it might be that. The next range class, but my theory is that the next tank class is Green Mage. You're finally going to get a Final Fantasy version, Final Fantasy 14 version. That is my hope. That is what I'm praying. So that means we're going to see the return of Stone Skin and things like that. But I definitely think we might get that. So that's definitely. I swear to God, if it's just a reskin of Copter with prayers. Okay. Drop that. Okay. Did there think cast time is anything else? Or did I just accidentally do that? As Deaver to the bitter end, but she is still a daughter of Doma. She will have proper burial and permanent belonging to shrine with the others. I have gathered you here not to speak of the future, but to reflect on the past. Pay respect to loved ones fallen on the battlefield. In honor of their sacrifice, sons and daughters of them shall be given a place here in the smallest compass. But they no longer walk with life with us, they will walk with us in spirit. We never forget to bring the memories we see in the comfort and strength. Mario, Mario Makoto, the aspiring painter, was a man who saw beauty in things and one day would become a renowned artist. Matsuyo Jito, the warrior in training, he longed to become a samurai like his father and bring honor to his family. Sushiro Shiro Kodakuma, the carpenter, a man wholly dedicated to his craft, hoped to one day pass on his talents. And lastly, Minato Shiroha Gaki and her mother-in-law Keisai. There was once happiness to be in life. Mito's parents were married by imperial soldiers, and after being rescued by the Confederate was taken to the imperial village of Isari. So she arrived with a broken heart and was soon made by the man from her husband, the son of Keisai. Who herself she had born to Isari wings of tragedy. Keisai was a child of deep mourning, Suiro Sato. For her gift she was exiled, but with her courage and tenacity found a new home in the shores of the sea. She had a wife and mother, and though not related by blood, he loved her to strong. That is how she lives, that's how they all live. There, and how they should be remembered. Let your hearts not swell on the sorrow, but the joy. Know that proof of their mark left on this world will remain here, flying within the shallowest compass for all eternity. Let us not. Let us still have voices and silence pray for the souls. They may share in peace we have not. Was I expecting a depressing stream? No, it was not. But this is Final Fantasy 14. You expect these things. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting like a blasphemy as a prelude to a certain mind. As for now, we breeze. Only for a short while, the villagers have returned. And I believe it's interesting. I need to finish doing the Doma thing. Going straight for Vajda, Jesus Christ. You've held a national funeral and slain the blasphemous side. A rather productive day, wouldn't you agree? More conscripts will now return. Speaking of returns, I think I'll speak for us when I say your parents will stop us from listening to the shot. Whatever your injuries for your training. It's quite painful for some time. I assure you, despite my best efforts to reclaim my former skills, my back and my hands triggered tested. I'm playing to think that I might be well rested in front of our own hunt, but a voice called out and I was needed. And so I grabbed my key and ran at the second. As my ailing body would allow. Can't suit you, Gogetsu. But your master of healing magics was a sight cold. I was surprised at your instruction allowing the fall of Go's castle. I'm still a bit of a novice, and in dire need of training. It's my hope that I will be able to apply my research arts during my next education. So you're leaving then? Worry not, my lord. Should you find yourself in dire straits once more, I shall fly to your side none of this time, perhaps. I will nonetheless give our enemies cause to tremble. With that, I take my leave. Wait, if you need training, I can train it. I can train it. I've trained a school of monks before. You need training with healing magics. It might take years and not decades until we truly make peace with our past. Unless we have turned the corner and began to heal. We may look to the future unburdened by grief and ignored in sadness to now. The path ahead is ever fraught with peril, but we shall walk it with eyes and tongue and pride. I've done so much for Doma. I wish there's more I could do for you. If I ask one favor before you leave, please inform Representative Razan at the last meeting as a fair question people of Doma are sick. Any luck, our experiences here will all be useful for the nations and yet not on the basis. Rodoma. Last name is no more. This one from those I must inform our others to its names. No more than loneliness. Alright, next up. You can finally do tank. That's Elder's Nest. Are you truly here to bring us with the right quest? There's a praise. I'll shop at the outsider at once. She is leaving the hunt, and I'm certain she'll once you can see you. Full of that, I'm welcome in good health and good spirits, Artie. On behalf of the all of Yanni, I'll never thank you for rising to our defense yet again. You'll forgive me for true formalities at this time as most essence. I'll share with you what little we know. Elusive Spur. Following the event of Planavir, we received report of the unidentified man fallen into the pits of the road transforming into the east, most foul, the last way. We soon determined. Eyewitnesses those attacks spoke of hand on its skin reminiscent of green chains, and thus we have named it Yellowfur, for a creature of legend. It emerges from the bushes without warning and bringing destruction and tragedy of the unfortunate nowhere near. Airily responds to complaining, leaving no choice for us to follow. The elements cry out for us to get rid of the forest, with the cousins and they flee track to its lair, and fear best of the beast was the matter. The wounds on Gallifrey victims are tainted by corruption. We can but conclude that the fiend's fangs and claws are imbued with the powerful poison. The small scratch to suffocate, afflicted to death soon follows. Mayhap you know the creeping death, the effect of Gallifrey's vile poison. Bear no more than a passing similarity to the symptom of the deadly plague. They took the wood many years ago. The sick found them, their skin covered in like patterns, spent their final moments in excruciating pain. It was long before I came to Verdani, but people still speak of it if it were dread. The true disease spared not a single cure. Very nearly, yes. Before it remained the retaking, we were able to devise a cure. Slow though it was, the scars of the tragedy can be healed. The Gallifrey threatens to reopen old wounds, I fear. Despite the similarities between the glassmates and birds and the parents, it is unclear how these two phenomena are related at all. So, this blasphemy has the ability to cause the creeping death once again. But why? To confront Gallifrey now would be to place our soldiers at risk of grave injury. Forgive me, Elsigus. It appears to be urgent. What, again? Gallifrey has strong what's mine. The North Shroud Whalers claim to lay the seed of blasphemies themselves, but the man attacked and lived. They are bringing him to the full-ground as we speak. Then we must meet them there. Will you accompany us? Alchemy should be able to apprise us of the details upon your arrival. Guilty to you honor us with your presence. I cannot thank you enough for coming all this way. Under the circumstances, I would not leave this to another. Where is the wounded man? Outside the bubbling cork, being attended to by one of our heroes. He's a capable healer, but I worry he's beyond his abilities. I should do all my power to aid him. I, in turn, have needed assistance as well. I ask that you stay close, both of you. He's a hardy soul, but I'm surely at a loss. While I managed to heal his wounds, the poison lingers. I fear the worst is yet to come. When I remove the spells by treatment, I recognize the change. This is indeed now lose heart. I shall spare no effort. Rest for now. You may have me of your talent ere long. Just to this bloody swallows. That came from the East Gate. Goes are known to our carriers of creeping death. Those are on edge. If they think the Viking harbinger of another plague, they may panic. I see no option. Proceed to the Chagos. I shall remain here for now. They were near Alder Springs, a whole swarm of them, like an army of getting ready for war, bringing the people to death like as not, both and dropping dead with no rhythm of reason. I'm about to go, no sir. I'm running back fast as my legs can carry. Are you bitten? I will show you through her herself. Not a single hole that belong, you can be sure. You best do something about that swarm though. That we could, but the giant keep the gate. Man is our priority. We have not the numbers to spare for hunting party. By the time where the reinforcements arrive, we'll deal with the Giagos. The one who calls the greater number of holes, the other a flag of ILA. Mind your bravery, Godspeed. Don't get bitten. Yeah, there. will be praised, and you, I'm bearing a cure for human death, but it's a little use against actual death. That's why I've come. I've heard a tale of a man suffering from uncommon weeds and fall ground. Sounds ready for such a profit element. But if you say it's true, his condition demands a much swifter repair of faith and mind. Could you bring the medicine to him instead? It would mean for this to the person. You saved my life, and in one good deserves another. I hope the cure works as well as reported. As for me, given recognized my wide birth. I gave our colleague Tyragos as a less patient yet to improve. And it is all we can do to help keep him from his course. I noticed medicine. It was once used to treat the creeping death. Given his symptoms may well be effective here as well. It works upon the body quickly, as I recall. Hold on just a little longer, my friend. Medicine will soon relieve your pain. It hurts. Why? Then shrieks, dies in his throat as the body is struck by. He then falls still and quiet as if his breath was searching his chest. So have mercy. At the very least, his suffering is over. We went quicker to learn medicine which he have left. Nay, I think not. He was doomed with the poison entered his blood. As we others, if we do not gain the understanding of our foe, lest the tragic outcome may serve as a lesson. Though the effect of God's corruption resembles it is clear that the two share little else in common. Poison burns through the body more quickly than any disease, too deadly, easy to be born, and nature so fragile as Tyragos or any other besides. And that is one less possibility that people need to fear. Such pain on life is what lost, but this knowledge may help us ensure that others are not. Spread the word. Do so with delicacy. In these troubling times, fear and despair can drive even the good list of souls in desperate hands. Endwalker is the only blasphemy known to Mr. Dine, and for now we must do our utmost to stop him further display. Understood, Justice? Give this man a proper burial before sharing what we discover. Ascertain Endwalker's whereabouts. It is still a primary concern. Let us return to Elder's Nest, where information shall be known. Most reliable weapon days ahead. There is no better place to find. Oh, I picked up my turn. Here's even much resistance. Until then, I seek that you stay vigilant and keep your eyes peeled for any sign of Westwind. We have followed upon every report concerning Elfers, even those that quickly. The most promising suggests Westwind is currently staking the Strauss trap. We are proceed there at once, for there is no telling when we might strike. 6 heroes already here. It's like, let's not wait. So this will take about like an hour or so, and after that, it's... Greetings, Artie. Best of luck. When you have it, my sister Ryo frequents the camp tranquil. We would be reversed before a machine may have knowledge of the street. Then we can aid us in the search. That actually gave me a laugh. Sorry, my friend just makes me stupid. It has been too long, Ryo. And hey, I was afraid that the situation might force your arrival. Your reunion was under more joyous circumstances. It's hard to see her going by the bearer of Athos will. Unfortunately, the first poison to be cured by any healer. As I'm sure you already learned. Nonetheless, I have faith together to have to wait to the future. Ah, so you are a white mage. She actually acknowledges as a white mage. As A Tao's will is part of the white mage questline. Every moment is crucial, so let us not spend any further visitors. Every secret of Galfar's whereabouts. I recently ambushed a traveler who succumbed to his wounds. Soon thereafter, a tragic and increasingly common tale. No others encountered harm, but some claim they feel a presence. Some trees staring at them, last attempts. They struggle to find the courage to venture beyond the 16th camp. Most victims exhibit symptoms from resemblance to yeah. Galfar's corruption seems only to affect those who have been assaulted by the plasma itself. We have yet to come to a single incident when spreading one individual to another. That's somewhat reassuring, but it will provide little comfort to people at your condition. If Galfar comes any defense to be found comes at a great cost. Those who fall will eventually die. But of us, people under my care can see it. They grow tense and bigger by themselves. Some accuse me of standing idly while on this level. Some even accuse me of standing idly by while this monster runs free. And I'm not doing with him. But that I come sooner. There were more I could offer. Perhaps the elements could help. Not every bird is yours, Paragon. the element to cry at a sucker as loudly as people do. This is, I know, you feel it coming. The offer poses a threat to all life and all such as vegan faces one. Their strength has waned since calamity, and I'm reluctant to oppose upon them. The ASC Caesars are doomed to every option available to bear and resist. Once we've laid low to the plasma, the elements will be at peace. Well then, I propose we go do that. First, allow me to speak with the people and assure them that all will be well, that they're resigning of themselves through the storm of steadfast. No road is closed to those who are fighting us. You should not be surprised that you gain with Terminus or appeal. Shall reach to our perhaps together we can find a way to offer us similar comfort and skill. No doubt require their assistance in raising it. Thank you, sister. May it fall much over you, if you will. And are you me? While you attend to that, I shall provide permission to tell me and look after you. The Galper and Sayana put myself as the protector blessed with martial power to save us. And so there's no prince to show practice. And what? The great queen bleeds with horror insides of my blood. What's to stop it from coming in spells? The offer was innocent, I swear, and shall see to a person at the last of the birth known within the mall of this village. Deep heart for the brighter days lie ahead of us. Truly, I notice it perhaps. I don't know, magic. In the beginning of darkened times, I pray you restore peace soon. I cannot be certain. Titir are saying, what do they do if the best thing can run amok? They'll be fine. That's what they're doing. Nothing while it hunts us. The truth is that it and when I suddenly had was east and will die down. That's where common. I just are. I promise you that we spare no effort in our hunt for government over take time, and more we suffer before the pieces they love. The difference I have to is that I love to talk with it with all my heart and we can with us forever. I understand. Man's got his voice to his worries. Nothing I want less to abandon me. Less to be broken now. Cigar scratch is enough. The spell seals to something to wait for death to come. I'll face to be sleeping. Do not give in to despair, my friend. Know that I shall do all my power to see us to this crisis this last. So as well. Child, since you're out, I know you've put yourself at risk. As I did say the incoming year, that means a lot to me and mine. I'll stay close as well as bring you to our turn. Just us. I promise. Thank you. Thank you, I promise. You will not be alone. Yeah, I'm just looking for something. I think we're on this one. Well, I should say that right there, so never know. Sometimes simply lending an ear does wonders. As must be the case for the elements, yes? Indeed, you're correct. Today was a welcome reminder of that truth. Important stuff for our journey. The ambition is indeed a somewhat quantum where it was no here. This is a podcast elements, so rarely do they see me in issues. You serve me admirably as a protected thus far, for which I'm grateful. I'm leading out front must come to your goodwill. There's no opposition now, let's see here. You saved my life from the killing fields as Alberto. My life is yours, now and always. Roberto. And your conviction of which feels made an offense to happen. We love this trip. You have past 6 is far. I never tell you when I was youngster and I often steal into the woods. It was a friend of mine. Treasure my teacher. Deep down is the fact that there's still part of me that yearns to wonder where I should not. Let us stay there. Word from the brood, we've got ourselves a right bloody mess by the sound of it. What happened? Per your earlier instructions, the whalers closed to the road will travel while we scattered wood of the sun to California. But the vocals are demanding to Annalyn. We're terrified by the sound of it screaming about the creeping death. Gods know what else. Despair gripping their hearts. So then we may have yet to hear more lessons to deal with. I'll speak with them. While rumors feel panic and increasing listen. Events that perceive reason and return to their homes. If anyone can do it, it's you. This is your word. We don't have best for now. My next words to do. I'm sure I can make it. We'll wait to the more representation again. Only those two, okay. Sorry, I'm just like responding to something. I'm like getting like in several different directions. Anyway. We return to your homes while we deal with the threat. Pay no heed to the recent stories. Stories. I've seen the dead with my own eyes. Don't tell me what's this in triggers. Talking to my friends, I've come before you now to assure you that the viewing death has not. Only those who have been wounded by the Gallop are in danger, and so I beseech you take shelter in your homes until the threat has passed. Gallop at the beast that's all in the wood. We have to run. He could have followed us. You saw him where? Not far from here. Those glistening horns, those travel chains reaching out to drag you through seven hell. We ran and took it back. Don't worry, you didn't catch us. No one's marked to see. That means we're safe, right? But say we weren't fast enough, what then? Its horns and claws are where the poison resides. Even a scratch would have caused concern. You're struck. No, it doesn't crack. With me? Is that why my body feels like it's on fire? You told me the branches tricked you. You said that's how it happened. You said. Oh, heavenly winds guide us where your strength. You may drink from it and call. Don't feel any better. Do it again. Do it again. It hurts. Conjuring has no effect. Then I made a mistake. This is Calver's doing. Even so, I ask that you do not lose your heart. Stay strong and never surrender fear. Peace is already come. Please help me. Get back. He said it wasn't a lie. Oh god. All of you are safe. None. Despair made manifest. 12 for Fantast are not within done with our souls. No, well, one thing I know. Must lay them to rest. Contain the threat. They're at peace. We did not come to this. I was powerless to prevent it. That was sincere. If that's what's gonna happen, so there's no hope. What you witnessed was the fate of those who felt just deep despair. It feeds upon grief and anguish. It is more deadly than Gallagher itself. But as I swore that we shall defeat last me that haunts us in the homeland, so too as I swear that its fear will not offend us. Keep the faith and look to the horizon for brighter days that will come. Same, as you say. Here, let's return to our homes. We go. The storm has passed, but a darker tempest grows in the distance. As long as a specter looms, we will struggle to be forward, but stop later. See tragedies exist. The illness do cry for a solution. No longer will we struggle to resolve the crisis. The more innocent lives may be put at risk. Ryo said we need to return to Hamlet's persistence, and I know that she was right, and so I'll seek the audience. Overfit provision I must attend and shall make the proper solution. Understand, I return to your nest and wait my steps. We must try to move forward. '87. The Terminus come from some come with a mad beast. Shut the country. Hey, the I say God without further delay, if we can find a cure to the problem, that's what it is. Indeed, let us hope that the LT to your efforts, unless the aid of the elementals are acceptable and long, and United may last time is told with us once all. Divided LT is the triple event. And we cannot let down for a moment. There is no sign of but wow, I say for you already. The fact that my computer is now advertising me about Genshin now is funny. Also, I'm the free 5-star character, 20 pulls, and mods. Oh boy. Just look this up real quick. Alright. had to like write something. Anyway, I have a lot to read right now. Lovely. Not from this, from Fantast. It's basically just stuff. I tend to be like here and there with reading from Fantast. I'm more like just talking about like reading through.
Is this one? This one's called. All right.
Our work is done here, then. The loss of so many brave souls is tragic, but now we made peace. The guardian tree is safe. Let us come first take over that. I pray that the Great One will hear my plea. Alethea, are you hurt? The Great One is filled with fear. Oh, an all-consuming fear unlike any I've ever felt. It spoke to me in words. Word, Clarin, drive the evil away. Drive the evil away. It can think I'm not out. So we will not reserve. So we will not receive the aid we seek, not until we dispel the dread that claws at the forest's very heart. Was our last hope. We're not alone. There can be no mistake. It is the profane beast, a blasphemy that has mirrored the 12 woods in spare. Kill it, friend. Stay back. It makes for the guardian tree. We must stop it. The poison. You mustn't let it touch you. Here's some strength. Worst time for an echo. Oh, please don't tell me it's him. Please don't tell me it's him. The moment we are chosen, we are bound to act as mediator between man and nature. We must guild of us our own deceased seers, and it is our duty to guide our dawn into the summit of moral prospects. Can I say which of you found more worthy in my estimation? You both have potential to become seed seers. Of that, I am certain. Of that day. But I don't want to be a seed seer. I never want to be Prodigy either. Never asked for this. Why can't I live a normal life like everyone else? And how come I don't get to grow old? Why was I cursed up against those newborns? I like them. And maybe we didn't choose to be born this way, but I don't think it makes us any different from anyone else. It's a rare gift, a blessing even. If we can use it to help others, then we should. Don't give up on becoming CCR, honey. Well, it'll be worse for her. This was Kane's son? A blessing? I never thought of that, but I suppose I just hate not having a choice. Maybe you're right. Kane. Jesus. Still, I'm no healer. She should be looked at by after those who are. I shall carry her back to her down. The illness raised, she'll make a full recovery. In fact, she can gain consciousness, but it's not allowed to receive visitors. But wait for now. It's useless. Couldn't do anything while the LC's here face galloping her alone. I was to be her shield. That I stand before you while she lies at her is proof of my failure. She wouldn't have to want you to throw your life away. Anna still lives, and she's still part of protection. You're to hear them, whom the bard sings, aren't you? You suffer terrible trials, yet you still stand tall and resolute. Thank you for your counsel. How close am I to forgetting my lessons of my past? Spoken of it a few. Truth be told, it brings me shame to recall it. I fought at Carthano, not as a soldier of Eorzeal Alliance, but as a conscript in the Garlean army. That in armor magitech drop. Another drop in the sea of Privileged Meadow. You grow numb to the violence and killing at an instant. It's routine work to our next meal. But then the moon shattered, the dragon emerged. And then the dust had settled. I was another body. Fallen. I remember staring at the burning sun above, where I breathed the room one night, where an Orzian's blade would finish the job. But it was never death that came, but salvation. I was delivered from my well-earned fate by the elder Seatsier. She deigned to save a man who once bared steel against her people. Her kindness didn't end there. Once my wound had healed, she welcomed me with open arms. Never did she regret me distrust, nor did she ever make me feel obliged to repay my debt. She fought not to take life, but to safeguard it. Through our friendship, I came to see wisdom in distinction, and pledged my remaining years to be at her service. Would have accomplished nothing to throw my life against Gallagher's vain. And even if there was profit to be found in the sacrifice, she would not abide it. Your words serve to remind me of this. We will defeat the Blessed May High, but we will do so without forsaking that which we will do. This I swear. Alright, she's now welcoming visitors. This way. That way. Oh, she's in the Conjure skill. Elizabeth, it fills my heart to see you in better health. I'm glad by present as well, my friend. Lest you wonder, the contrast are not just the poison in my humors. If you are ready, resume the search for Delaware. That may be up to that, but you are not. It is one thing to engage in conversation, quite another to go gallivanting through Smallwood hunting a blasphemy. Where are your conjuration? I'm aware you are a conjurer of surpassing skill, and would not be presuming to gainsay your judgment. But have my word not healed. Have my words not healed. Those visible to the naked eye, perhaps, and warrior stain of his reputation, the Great One has taken a toll on you in ways we may struggle to perceive. The Great One is being appears either you are exposed to its unbridled despair, its raw terror, and big consequences. I'm aware of that, but Gallifrey must be stopped. To the blasphemy is laid low. People continue to die. How am I to carry out my duties? Because here, how am I to deliver the horror and people in despair? This, your duties have demand to remain. I understand your frustration, but if you were to fall in battle, if your guiding light bearing words of faith, then all Redania would be lost. Rest, Kane. Rest and gather your strength, so that when the time comes, you are fit to do what must be done. In the meantime, trust in your allies. Did her face just glitch a little bit? You're right. That said, I see no reason I cannot join planning on our success. As you said before, more compositions might unlikely gallivanting around a hunt. Our encounter with Gallifrey has made it plain that we can triumph over where we are. Only with the Great One's power can we achieve victory. When the seventh Emerald Calamity was nigh, the Great One committed a portion of his dominant strength to send the barrier over the heaven and earth. The Ermin Pudge. Thus the 12 would spare the worst. If we can convince it to do it again, let us a small measure of that power. We would not need numbing here poison. Therefore, I put our efforts into placing the elements that we must under here. Providing one work before, it may work beyond. Let's not show. Actually, let's do that. Because I'm a white mage. Ah, of course. You are the inheritor of Ata's will. Raya, and Rune priests bravely displayed that day. Indeed, they were overrun by the creatures, and that calls its defense. But this time it's different. The Great One priests with fear that it cannot bear to avoid the enemy, let alone fight it. Until we must find a way to dispel that fear and brings it. Reassure together within the detail of them. Only then will hearken to our words. I think too there must be a greater understanding of it, of what drives Gallifrey. It seems we are resentment towards the elements to bring particular life. I often describe myself lingering memories of the person Gallifrey was responsible. Reports from Razat Khan suggest this is likely to be the fact. If you could ask us the original identity last week, but where are we going to begin the conversation? You read the vision of Gallifrey Past, I was there? Then I know who it is or was. As do I, the boy who trained alongside Kana in her youth. Sewer Supin, these years. You mentioned it before briefly. Were you close? Isura was apologized like me, but he had never known his parents, and devoted himself wholly to his studies. He embraced the role of the forest and the stone farm, and truth be told, was much better suited than I ever was. Fair assessment, despite your esteemed heritage. You never took to my lessons as well as he, ever dreamed of the outside world. Stealing off into the woods more times I can count. I cannot keep watch over you all hours. Not even if I try. The eldest suits here are rebellious spirits. Scarce imagine it. I resented being apologized. It was inconceivable for me that I live among the others. I did not scruple to express my misgivings to Simon Yan at every opportunity. Sir was a pillar of constant whose sense of his encouragement that I was at last embraced by my destiny and resolved to use my gift for good. They're here. We would be coming to seats here together, I believe, until one fateful day when we were gathering herbs in the forest. And he sang his best. We met a wanderer from a distant land who told us his beloved was with a child, and that he traveled to Gerdana to beseech the Great One for his birth. He asked us to guide him in guarding a tree. However, the entry to such a place was not ours on right. There was something odd about his demeanor. With regret, I refused to cut him. I was loath to turn a goodly stranger. He agreed to guide him, despite my hesitation. I granted him as fast as I could, and together we hastened guarding the tree. We found the man motionless on the ground, having succumbed to the Great One's rage, and next to him, Suri, alive but unconscious. In time, he recovered and related the whole story. The man had an adventure, secret of wealth and glory, and as he had intended to make false suspicion, he lunged forward to tear a branch from the guardian tree. He was yet a child, and there was no inkling of darkness to dwell within the man's heart. He learned the lesson that day, but the price he paid for was great indeed. The Great One stripped Sarai of his horns, and with that the right to call himself a Padjab. I was forced to expel him from the fane. Oh shit. I never saw him again, nor heard a word of what becomes of him, though not a lacking of trying. Despite his hardships, did he remain in a 12 all this time. He dreamed of naught else but becoming a seateer, of a life in service to the people in the forest. He knew the life responsibility and was eager to bear it. He was deprived of the purpose by the very elements he loved, and yet not lose that will to serve. Expect that instead of resolve to watch over the wood in his own way. I shuddered to think what could have hastened his transformation to get yellow fur, as if his life was not harsh enough. In our final composition, Sarai confided in me that he would search for means of calming everyone's rage and earn absolution to that end. He said he would seek the counsel of the Mullah. They have called a 12-foot home for far longer than we have, so none more likely to have knowledge of the hidden workings. It comes to no surprise he would not give up so easily on his dream. Even if the Mongols have not of Sarai, maybe they help us in ways. Now travel to the Mongols' home. information, and he goes, coincidence we were discussing how the odds with the elements. The last thing was rebel harm and moment. So there's one eye open. Alright. Hail to the king, good ball, but for us, may he remain unsummoned in his royal grades and splendor. We count on you. Yep. So it's once. I have just 3 things. And so easy to forget that you your kind of last wings. Now the fires it. There, to the south. Let us cleanse the festering sins at once. There's rid of their one. Some kind of more people. I dare say it's even better shape than it was before. The others are doubtless filtering. Well, well, as far as such, I'll go to tank cleaning. Kobo? I did what I could, but I swear, as soon as I finished with one area, 2 more started madnesses. First chain. Also, though, the healing song is cleaning. And this is spreading on the path right here. Your moves magic. If you don't come up with a better solution soon. Solution is more great than magic. What do we do? We should maintain our efforts to purify the forces regardless, but since there's so many of us, and since there are only so many of us, we must also help the health itself. Runes idea. So get that. I was just getting to that part. I got it. Oh, I got it. We perform the friending. The friending? One in the name of good King Mogul of the 12th, may he shower us with love and compassion and good nuts. What is that? Truth be told, I don't remember the ancient rites name, but I just made something on the spot. Let's forget about that for now and move to the stuff I do remember. It's an old ceremony where we first performed the nation government, but with the spark of an identity, or random songs. And then I thought, if we were set up with the club wood, that they first have so a mage and their company found the cleanse the source of foul ether, planted a sapling in their place, and the soil was prepared to show the more security of their intention. The elves were taken so displayed, and not only did they permit people to set up the forest, they also bestowed upon their blessing as proof of their common people. Remember, we're down and still honor their agreement to this day. For every tree is cut down, a sapling is planted. With politics, for example, you can sue the forest tree and sue the earth in light. In fact, well, I wasn't finished the story. Remember how the mage planted the sacred template? It was not an Zara desire. Okay, but the very first pilot job. The day 40 almost blessed the second Terminus with horns for bringing them to the fellowship. Pilot job were exalted by all the people of wood. Even the Mongols look upon them with awe, and that's when it all began. What's wrong? Something wrong? Right? You got a strange look on your face. Gallagher made me apologize, a floor apologize. Gallagher poisoned people's futility against humors. How dreadful. What exactly are you saying? So, you think the man you may become Gallagher was a politician of his blessing, and the blessing kills a poison and manifests simply resembles those of giving death? I'm sorry for this. I dare to love the elements only to be shunned by them, to be surrounding the beautiful woman that he was brought down his head or John's mistake. That despair could easily have caused him to turn, and his poison that preys upon those who bear his hopeful blessing with earth, just like the creeping death ones. I don't know if to shut this despair. Hitting plan, given the gravity of the red formation without faces. As ever, there is much more to be done. We can even begin together siblings. We shall continue to scour the souls with moving peace and must be purged. Let us pray. Be able to see to regain your strength quickly as well. For now, take my rest, my friend. It is rare. Tell them Tuesdays. Once you've heard 1,000 times over. It's terrible. Alright. So this one is so things are kind of quick and fast. Should agree. One, two, this one's a bit. Also, because of the fireworks, this is Final Fantasy's 14th anniversary. So it is the Rising Point. There's an event going on that I usually do that in the background myself, but I tend to do all the events in the background. I myself, might say a few, but because we're Rising, I'm streaming a lot. Because I'm already streaming a lot, I might as well. While it's still healing. The taking of the forest is one task for which I am more qualified than most. Let's see here. Are you well enough to lead the city? I should like to think I have more some time. In any event, Excellency has fully grown tired of my objection. Please further. Allow me to be the one to consider those siblings. It would be an honor to offer words. It's fountain. Please do, Kupo. I pray that the LT Sphere herself will surely ease from the timeless epic of the towering tree. Such is my hope, as Doran did before. I shall approach the Great One in friendship, that I might see through the veil of fear, blind to end, never on. Let us begin the cleansing all traces of the corruption in the central shroud. The great terror, my sense of flow of ether has become more clear. Impressive, Lupo. Well done. Shall we on our way? In gratitude of your boundless blessing, do I offer this gift. May it nourish you as you nourish us. At last, they are safe to cleanse. There is a settlement not far. We should tell them that of this traveling. Bid them watch and keep it safe from harm. Of course, that's it. I shall relay the word forth, but it will give the people hope to know that they can aid in research for this small work. Thank you. And now we must go. Silent Arbor, there are foul impels. The flow be there, let us hurry. Worry about. The injury has begun to heal. Our next station lies north. Near Hirschmill, I believe, tis plain, for we are far from the source. Nevertheless, I am certain it is there come. After this, we'll do the. This is still a tank, so we'll do the healer roll. After the healer roll, we'll then do the raids, or at least we'll start the raids. After the raids, we'll then do Hildebrand. Give us a little relaxation, enjoy stupidity, and brain rot, and then we'll just after that. All of the MSQs. I was told to do the Taro Tales along the way. So.
Alright. It is fortunate that the corruption here is faint. A simple prayer should suffice to cleanse the soil, after which we may plant the sapling. I sense no other disruption to ether flow, which leads me to believe that the movals have been seen to remember. Seen to remain there. Indeed, the 12 was sized with contentment. I have not felt in a while, but it will serve to placate the right one, I cannot say. Not until we visit the guardian tree. Excuse me, but you're the old city, aren't you? Who brings you all the way to our village? Corruption had bound to be fair, but we have since cleansed the end with praying and saplings. Thus, the 12 would remain a measure of peace. You have anything to say? Yeah. The elementals have suffered much of late, and with these offerings, we endeavor to raise their spirits. Now, the seat's here. I gotta protest. What of your people's spirits? Who dread every step we must take out of the oars? The terrible monster is still going about, preying upon the innocent folk with rhyme and reason. And if they strike us dead where we stand, poison is a joke. I know you're afraid that you and yours will suffer, however, it is under the auspices of the elements that we will and then cry out to deliverance. Even the great ones quake, fear for the last one's continued existence. The lord that plays and fights for great practice for us will not leave us assured, however, that I have not forgotten them. We bring comfort to the elements new. Sacred planet ties that might enlist the aid of the great one. About it, developer and suffering. I am like here and there. I am getting tired and sleepy, guys. Suffocating this fire, it spreads. So I pray you can continue to put your faith in our guardian and in me. They're keeping the plenty. It was that there one she passed, but for none more so she was sleeping. She was beside himself with grief, and who could blame him? And then came Gallifrey's problems. Missing her wasn't even a real name. That the other job, but his wife was found for his reason. With the rest of us. See,
What did elevator look like?
Then more than 30 summers, Heaven himself came.
Slender, you.
Secondly, she had a spirit, but spirit not enough to beat the creeping death.
Pity.
You couldn't do anything for her. Yeah, her eyes glitched a little bit. So together we shall overcome this crisis. Nice, it was nice all right now. When he happened again, he came to blame the elemental for helping themselves for her death and his ferocity.
Okay, so he found a wife.
Alright.
So even though he couldn't become seed seer, he found happiness. He found a wife.
Actually, the Tower quest line is probably a quest line that I probably won't do. Or at least like on stream. Because some of these quests I did off stream. But I have the New Game Plus and I will do it. I have the New Game Plus for all of that, so I will do it. Yeah. Right now I'm just like thinking about like Tower quest line and all that. I'll probably do the hang on. Because I did the Shadow Build quest. The Shadow of Moth quest. Yeah, I did that. And the thing is that the fact that it was the four lords and the Sorrow of Blood Totality. I didn't do that on stream because when it came to the trials, I don't really do that on stream. I didn't do the. I think I did the Warring Triad on stream. That's why. Which is very, very weird. I'll do the Tatara quest line up to like 6.2, and then I'll do it back by myself. Yeah, anyway. All failing. Pathing, corruption, refreshed. Renewed, renewed, flesh restored. Child of child, coming out for extended friendship and peace. It worked. Everyone speaks to the yellow tooth here. We were right to follow Jordan's example. The corruption is but one aspect of great threat. We beseech you to help slay God here. Vanity upon despair and sadness and anger. Sadness, death, despair, one and all. Poison potent, wounds unmending, withering bark, no strength to share. All we've done, you deny us, after all else in here has endured, she pledged herself to you, devote her life to the flow of wood. People cried out for salvation, she answered. The elements complained for the deliverance, she answered. Only you can help us. If you do not, we're lost. She is lost. Please, I beg you. We beg you. What are you doing here? We've been depending on the Seatheers, depending on the Seatheers all our lives, blaming them whatever goes wrong, without considering what we might do as ourselves. Not any longer. The Seatheer has gone to perilous lengths for her people, and so the people have returned her favor. If her plea alone is not convincing enough, then we'll raise our voices in support. We can't let them make the journey without protection. That and we, but that's a shame. We have to come to stand and notice you and beseech you wait for aid. And we want the same, don't we? Please restore the far, so please share what you can, however little. Do not forsake us. Do not forsake her. And I, Covenant's child, walked with man, with elements, keeper of ancient faith unbroken. Not break faith to man. Render up flesh. And you'll agree to help us? Flesh branches, take and join the oldest elder. A new bond with one star. Raise up to heavens, covenant symbol of our staff, all join, all boon, all peace. My duty weighed heavy on my heart, so heavy that at times I scarcely were to breathe. For days and nights I wonder if I'm waiting, wanting. But by your faith, you trusted us path forward for both of us. We came together on united purpose, bear your hearts before the great one eyes. Nay, Verdanius forever in your dead. May I rely on all once more. I bid you take these branches to every corner of the tall wood and join them to the others trees, that we might finally win free of this despair. It shall be done, Elixir. We swear on it. Once the trees have been bound together in spirit, we shall carry out the great one's final instruction and pass its cleansing power all across the tall wood. Yet, I must remind you, my friend, the other person stalks so far. You will not remain idle. You will attempt to stop us. Go and hope your heart, but do not lose sight of its danger. But the Elixir moves not only the heart of the forest itself. The final task appears to be more complex than one made it sound, but she scoured the ancient text before the time to come and consulted the Elixir's council to make sure all will find the plan. If just as well, we'll need to wait until the other join the great wood's branches to many ancient trees scattered throughout the long wood. And of course, there's a matter of Gallifrey will not go peacefully as he will face his demise. When he comes, we must be ready. Terrible timing as always, Artie. Nancy is here and forthwith fetching. She's already on her way. She'll explain everything when she arrives. As in our future, we shall see their hope rewarded and increasing needs. Alright. Vision. We'll finally heal. And at last, the Great One intended to say, I believe, this agrees by position and has permitted me to perform the ceremony. I ask that you accept this honor. My friend, we'll find the trio of which I spoke and contract to do the works as required. Quite the climber, and with that, all preparations is not complete. The return of the guardian tree and the great one delivered salvation to the whole household. This one was actually much more straightforward, as we didn't have to uncover who was behind it. Who is this person? It's like, no. Oh, that makes sense. Basically, it was kind of like the poison was affecting here because gears were powered were transformed. Powers were transformed gears. That's why it resembles the cleansing death, because the most I'm like now just struggling to process words. Just, I was trying to say was unlike the others, there wasn't a real mystery, which is fine. I actually liked it. It was more straightforward because once we got that echo of the flashback, it became very straightforward. The only question was like, why does he despair? Oh, because his wife died, and no one could help, not the elements. Yeah, that would make sense why people would despair him. Transform into a what? Not a Senator. What are those beasts called? But a blasphemy. Not a blasphemy, but the other ones. But he became a blasphemy. It makes sense. His wife died. No one helped. Not even the elements, no great tree. No one. He found peace, and that was then stripped away from him. Makes sense. Why did his poison be very resemble to the creeping death? Because the creeping death was the closest disease that affected history, that affected all heroes. It was a literal race targeting disease. And he was a hero as well. He was a college jet. After that mistake, why else? Why else? To strike fear in the heroes again, than to put a disease that very resembles a disease that almost killed an entire race. Exact same race that he once was. Yeah. Everything was straightforward, and I liked it. All that remained was, alright, we gotta fix this. And I like that. And now that we fixed it, all that remains is literally just to kill him. Though the branches of a guardian tree and told what has become one. The summoning of Ermine Bridge, every animal of these sacred lands will imbue with the great one's nourishing ether to force and power to heal itself, to break free of Belfast despair. The ceremony is complex and delicate. I must maintain focus and trust he will do what is necessary to see that I'm not interrupted. Yennefer comes. Defend the altitudes here. Inner. I'm not so strong. Of your scorn, do you hate me too? For my horns, I knew a boy once. A boy with gifts, symbol of blessing, he resolved to share with the world. Yet the beast before me reigns not but misery and death. Mark its victims with chains to bind and condemn, sharing and suffering. I was not there for you then, but I'm here for you now. Unmake what you become. As we begin the ceremony, stand fast, remember what we're fighting for. heard of that. Oh,
Same.
By the grace of the elementals! By the light of the crystals!
Pretty forget the last for a second. I'm not ready right now. Just like enjoying this scene. Her face didn't break that time. Oh my. Right now, I'm starting to feel it a little bit. We have about we're done yet. Myself, let me think. For the parents stuff for the ring. I have a part of heal.
above and beyond the call of duty for the sake of the people in their homeland. You inspire and refers to this. Forgive me, sincere, but with this crisis behind us, I would suggest a new course of action. Oh, what would that be? Arrest. Oh. In all our times, I have never seen you so hard-pressed. Surely you are weary and the benefit of brief respite. I appreciate your concern, my friend, but I will not. One day, perhaps, but not this day. The elder sits here. Recent events have given me cause to reflect on my past, on lessons that I once thought I had taken to heart. One did not yet understand the duty with which trusted these more to line trees. There was all the time and appreciate the gift that was given. He had to keep the proper path where it was mine. And that is our tickets, and so I must be there. You don't desire a life for yourself outside of your duties? My life is my duties, and my duty is my life. I do what I love, and I desire not else. Even if there are a time when I no longer serve others, of course, consider alternatives. Perhaps I'll do the same as Ayrshire, settle down with my beloved, finding and courting them to make quite an adventure, don't you think? Regardless of the future, what it has in store, my present course is clear. So long as I serve and separate with humanity and so I'll continue to walk in hand in hand with the people and my patrons. Is good. Anyway. Hello, Delegate Azathan. The elements watch over you. Alrighty. That is the healer. Sorry, that's the tank role. This will be the first job class that I've accepted since I did Endwalker. Now, time for the last job quest. It's surprisingly took like 3 hours, almost 2 hours to do it. Actually, not even surprising. So this would have been the very first job role that I've accepted, and so it's understandable that I get this done. I'm gonna try to answer your problems. And I have extended to level 91, which back then did not exist. So these 10 levels are brand new. Anyway, that usually does, did it? It didn't. Oh. Anyway, time for the last and final quest.
which is aluminium. So, anyway, we're gonna do the halo. Right now, I'm tempted just to go to sleep. I think they're better at small, no less deadly scale. I like nothing here with adventure, but I'm afraid some of the turns will have to lose. As our man in Thanagar told you, a blasphemy is loose now. That's the bus. That is hideous. Like, all the other ones looked alright, but this one's hideous. We got a dragon, a lion, those are cool. One of them bear resemblance to just standard blasphemy you see, in a Radha during a dungeon. Those make it know that. There's a dragon. Who's a fortune? I remember now. It's like a big mouth thing. It was the Shahagans. I don't know how to describe it. It's like mini Godzilla. That was unique. Like 3 of those were unique. 3 of those, one of those, only one was just this random awesome. From a dungeon, which is like, why? And they were all fine. They were all like, not that. This one, I'm horrified. I recognize my very existence of appreciation of lesser beasts. Allowed to breathe more tragedy than people. Anyone see the change take place? There are several eyewitnesses who gave us the same account. A man walking with a mango fell on his knees. Sudden and moment. Once lost to be beyond the fact he was a young Highlander. By then, the descriptive appearance started to event to help and by the way. There are no clues to his name or background. For all we know, he might have been born in Almec, might have been the son of refugees. Some other possibilities leads us to that. Sure, some Indian great affected. But for now, I would have you join the hunt, keep my men falling prey to these people. You have my thanks. As it turns to have it, you receive word from that a number of the beasts spotted me on screens. Stationed where the foremost in medical attention, and that's right. Alright. It's been about almost 4 hours, and we're just doing role quests. It's well, I have to do something early. But for now, dip for a little bit. Shut eye. And I will have to do some things later, but I will continue the role quest for medic later. I promise. I'll get to the raids, I promise.